Welcome to Andyprep YouTube channel. I'm Andy, but you already knew that. Let me explain quickly what I do here. Past 20 years, I've been doing US college consulting and SAT teaching in Seoul, Korea. In this English channel, I think we've uploaded, 4 or 5 videos so far. We're looking forward to uploading about 100 more videos in the next 6 months period. I don't even know if that's possible, but at least that's what we're planning to do for now. Today, what we're going to discuss is how to choose the right colleges. Like, do you just look at your SAT, ACT scores and then, okay, here's my SAT score and now I want to go to that school. Is that how you choose your schools? Like, how do you target your target schools? How do you know which scores are rich, which scores are safety, all that stuff? And there's a really easy way to do it. And you can begin with this. Let me show you. As a professional, what kind of tools do we use to evaluate and see which schools are the right schools for a particular student? We start off with which high school that student goes to. If you go to high school website or just search on internet, if you don't have any information on internet for your school, you could always go to your college guidance teacher's office and then grab one of these pieces of papers. Now, what it is it's called college matriculation. So basically shows the senior students who graduated last year, what are the schools, what are the colleges that they went to? What are the results? So basically it's college result. Usually high schools have it up on their websites. If they don't have it on their websites, they will have it on school profile page. So either school profile or the website. But the third thing, again, you could do is go and talk to your school guidance teacher and he or she will have it. Okay, this is on the website of a high school that one of our students goes to. And here, this is class of 2019 college and university acceptance. This is what we're looking for. So if you go in here and you can see all the colleges that students from last year was either accepted or decide to attend. So this is every single one of them. From here, you can see, okay, whether or not there is a school that I want to go to is included in this list. Here's another example. Here you can see this is organized better now. Attendant, like number of students, is even mentioned here on the side. So you can basically see, okay, for example, let's say I want to go to Harvard. How many students from last year had attended, gotten accepted got an offer from Harvard. So basically that's where you can start off with. Now, this matriculation, this result, previous year's result is important. Why? Let's say that your school has never sent one student, not even one student, to, for example, schools like Harvard, past 5 years. It basically means either one, your school, your high school doesn't have a strong relationship with that particular college. Second, your high school, probably somebody in past 5 years tried it, never got accepted. So what can we get out of this story? Maybe there is a very, very little chance that I may get accepted this time either. You know what I'm trying to tell you? So if your high school doesn't really have a strong relationship with the school you want to apply to, you don't really have advantage. That's one way to think of it. Now, another way to figure out which college you will have the most chance with is to go into your school database. Now, if your high school uses this software called Naviance, there are other things similar to Naviance these days. The program that your high school uses to show your GPA, course selection, and the mean GPA score and whatnot, all that stuff, that's what I'm talking about. Let's say Naviance in this case. Let's say your school uses Naviance, and then you go into Naviance, it will show, if you choose college search, and then if you click on a college, then it will show how many students from previous years has gotten accepted, if they were accepted without how high of an SAT score, ACT score, and all that information. It's just that it will give you an idea. The downside about this Naviance program is that it will give you it will definitely give you how many students were accepted to a particular college, but it doesn't show what major. So let's say somebody applied to a very strong engineering program school, doesn't get accepted. But there was somebody who applied as an English literature major to that strong engineering program, got accepted. That software doesn't say what major. So just keep that in mind. But at least you will know how many people in the past have applied and how many got rejected, how many got accepted. For among those accepted students, is my SAT higher than their scores or lower? My GPA higher than those who got accepted in the previous years or lower? You get the idea, right? One other thing I can think of, the downside of Naviance program is that it doesn't really show candidates' activities and recommendations, right? SATs, yes, it shows. GPA, it shows. But besides the academic credentials, other important stuff like activities and participations, community work, and all that stuff doesn't show on Naviance. All right, before I explain the rest of the things, it's time to go and work out. Give me 1 hour break. I'll be right back. So now, if you want to look into what majors are stronger amongst what colleges, like not only the college rankings, but particular major, then how do you search for that? One way to do it is to go into one of these college ranking websites. Again, guys, ranking is not everything. That we don't care about the total rankings, but ranking doesn't mean it's the best school. You know what I mean? Like ranking matters a little bit, but not it doesn't cover everything that we're looking for. But anyways, if you are interested in finding out, okay, chemical engineering and what school has a strong chemical engineering programs, you could search for that. To do that, here we go. Let's do this. Now you could go into these usnews.com. That's the most popular ranking site, right? Go there and then you have all these different majors here: marketing, engineering, aerospace engineering, biomedical, chemical, civil engineering, computer science, all that stuff. Type in, and at least it will give you an idea which colleges are ranked higher and which colleges are bigger, smaller, stronger, therefore easier, not easier, but tougher to get into, maybe easier to get into. You could sort of get an idea from there. If you're attending private high school, the best option to go with is to talk to your school guidance teacher. But the downside is, like, if you go to very strong private school, like a decent, like best of the best, probably they will give you all that. So you're good, you're safe. But if you go to mediocre, so-so high school, let's say, and then usually the college guidance teacher is assigned with about 30 to 40 students. That's a lot of students. Let's think about it. 30 students, and then one student on average apply to 10 colleges. So that means 30 students, that's 300 applications that this one teacher has to deal with every season. That's a lot of work. That's not a one-man job to do. But that's how the system goes. So if you find that out, okay, your guidance teacher is only giving you minimum guidance, then you have to do a lot of work on your own. Next is to talk to private college guidance teachers like myself. Now, when we talk to students, when we do this evaluation process, then we ask students to bring in a high school transcript, activity list, how many hours, and then we ask a bunch of questions towards parents, including good things about your child, bad things about your child. What are your concerns? Do you have any questions? What's the biggest goal that you have in your mind? And all those, regular stuff. And then we take all those information in, and then we process it. We study, we analyze, and then we talk to the family, students and parents, and give them guidance and what to do and what not to do. What not to do are also important, okay? And then later on in the program, we sort of kind of help the students find the schools. One tip I want to tell you today is if you are a senior, you have to know what majors, what schools, and what you're aiming for. If you're a junior, you have to start thinking about all of these things. If you're a freshman, sophomore in high school, It's still early, but you want to get as much information as possible. You want to read a lot about different majors, pay attention to what you like, what subjects you like in high school, what subjects you don't really like, but what you're good at, what you're not good at. I don't think it hurts for anyone in high school to start thinking about all of these colleges and college lists and majors early in the season, freshmen and sophomores. You got nothing to lose. Start thinking about all of these things. All right, guys, if you don't know where to find information, I guess the easiest way to start off with is just keep watching my videos here. Like I said before, I'm about to upload 100 videos related to U.S. college entrance preparation. That's coming soon. Thanks for watching the video until the end. I will study a little more, and I will see you next time. Meanwhile, study hard, sleep a lot, play a lot, be good with your friends, and most importantly, be smooth always. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.